Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Mattee, and yeah, I'm going to be uploading some videos of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. So, first of all, I just want to thank all the new people that have subscribed to me. I haven't released any videos for about two months now, nearly 3 months. And the reason for that is, I just really haven't been in the mood. um, I've got this eye condition that's just really pissing me off and makes it hard to, I don't know, it just throws me off a little bit. I don't know. But enough QQing about that. Yeah, so I have been playing a fair bit of Heart of the Swarm, at least tonight I have. Season 6 just started, and, I ended the last season in silver, but I did end the season before that in gold, and I'll just go and show you my profile here. Now, if you guys watched my older StarCraft videos, the ones before Heart of the Swarm came out, you'll probably know that I was a silver player. I still am. But I feel like I am getting better. So these series of videos, I'm going to upload about 8 videos because I played 8 games tonight. I'm going to cast them myself and try and explain to you guys why I feel like I'm getting better and shit. But you can see there, I finished gold. I'm not sure if it'll tell me which season I earned that in, but it was definitely season 4, I believe. I think it was season 4. So the game that won me to gold was because I started doing this build. This timing build that some Masters player sort of taught me. He didn't really teach me one-on-one. I sort of watched his video and just tried to mimic it. And yeah, so I've been getting this really, really good timing attack going at like 11 minutes. It's really strong. But the games I played tonight, it didn't work. Usually I just attack move into their base and it wins. But tonight I was playing a lot of games where I felt like, it just didn't work and I had to, do something else. And rather than panic, I sort of, kept cool, and I was actually able to pull out some really nice wins. So I was really happy about the games that I played tonight. Even the one that I lost in. I know I actually lost that game about 10 minutes ago. But I know how I lost. But I'm going to go through the games one-on-one, or one at a time, sorry. And I'm just going to, just talk about what I'm doing, and hopefully this, gives some advice to some people that are in bronze and maybe even silver. I don't think I'm qualified to really give anyone advice, but I am a low-ranked player. If you guys are like a pro player at this game, you're probably not going to want to watch these videos that I'm bringing out. Which one? Which one was the beginning? I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yeah. So yeah, this is just I'm a noob trying to help other noobs, to sort of help them boost up a bit, like I don't know, it's really kind of difficult to explain. Like, this game is just, it's so difficult to play. Like, I can't believe how professional players like Jadong, Idra, this new SOS guy that apparently won the World Championship Series, like, they play so well. And like, it's just so amazing to watch them play and just really take it in, just how good these players actually are. So so that's not me. What the fuck? I'm up here. So this is me. I'm the blue Zerg this game. This guy's the red Zerg. So he's complaining about one of the new maps. I kind of agree with him actually. This new stronghold, I think it's like Altereme Stronghold or whatever. It's like a 4-player map. It's really big. Like, it's so huge. I'm not comfortable playing on it. But anyway, alright, so let me go ahead and, actually I'm going to watch this through my camera, guys, and sort of explain to you my thought process throughout this. So, what is this build that I'm talking about? So this build that I've got going is it's basically a Roach, pretty much an all-in, but it's not like, everyone says all-in this, all-in that. I don't feel like this build's an all-in, really, at all. Oh. What happened to my music? There we go. I paused it for some unknown reason. Yeah, so this build is probably going to be considered all-in by most people, probably. But I don't feel like it is all-in. I mean, there are different ways you can play it. You can build your third when you go to attack. You can chuck down a Spire and a Hydralisk down, and you can tech into other shit. But yeah, so let me just outline the build, the goal of the build. So I get up 2 hatcheries really fast, or 1 I should say, but I get 2 base saturated with all the gases. I take all the gases at 6 minutes. I basically defend at the start of the game with Just queens and a spine crawler if I need it. That's pretty much it. I don't really defend with lings. The only lings I make are the ones that I used to scout with at the start. That's pretty much all there is to do with that. But then, yeah, 6 minutes, I take all my gases, I chuck down a roach warren and 2 evo chambers. I do this all at 6 minutes. The first 100 gas that I get, I spend on upgrading my lair. Once that's done, I upgrade roach speed with +1/+1 range, +1 defense. And that's pretty much it. From there, I just literally make overlords and roaches, and you know, keep up on my injects. And that's pretty much it. As soon as it hits 11 minutes, about 10:30, if my macro's up and it's doing pretty well, you know, about 10:30 it should be ready, and that's when I should start moving out. I do kind of move out a bit later than that. I don't know why. That's just me, I guess. And then I start +2/+2, and I hit his base. And from there, I just keep funneling in roaches until the guy pretty much just quits on the spot. And that's pretty much how it goes. So here I'm just like, you know, what the hell's going on? He's got some zerglings there. Kind of annoying. But this build is pretty much the same for all races. I don't really change it up. I mean, I have been changing it up for Terran though. Last season there were 2 Terrans that I versed that were just able to completely crush me. Just with drops and shit like that, and Widow Mines and stuff. And I think this build could work against that sort of composition, but I think just Ling Banling would be way easier, because all they have to do is build Marauders, and it pretty much counts as roaches one for one, right? Like, even if you get Hydras, they just die so easily to Widow Mines and shit, it feels like. And remember guys, I'm not a pro, so anything I say here could be taken like completely the wrong way, but this is just how I feel at the moment. But basically, the biggest thing I've been working on is my macro, like just trying to keep my drones up, just trying to keep you can see here I'm way behind. By 6 minutes I should have at least 44 drones. I'm way behind. I'm not quite sure what I was doing in this game. I'm really not sure why my macro is just so foul at the moment. But you can see that it's hit 6 minutes, and I'm just a little bit concerned about my drone count. But when I did play this game, I was bronze. It did put me into bronze after my placement match. Actually, was this my placement match? I think this was my placement match, actually. After this game, I was put into bronze, which kind of sucked, but then immediately after that I won, and I got put into silver. But I'm already just seeing tons of mistakes. Like, I'm more than 20 drones down of where I should be at this moment. But, you know, I'm just doing what I can. Why not? Just keep making those workers, you know, just keep trying. I'm not really scouting him at all. I'm just sort of, you know, keeping those overlords there on the minimap to scout for lings. I'm not really interested in what he's doing at the moment. I'm just kind of interested in getting my build where it should be. This probably wasn't the best game to open up with. I shouldn't have started with the placement match. I did refine it after this a bit better. But I'm definitely behind. I'm very far behind of where I should be. You can see that guy up there has got 34 drones. I should be ahead of this guy, like no matter what. I should have been plus 40 ages ago. Pretty much once I hit 44 drones, that's like the magic number. Like, I don't need to make any more than there until I start wanting to build my third. But you can see here that I'm at least keeping up with my injects. Those queens are on low energy, so at least I'm doing that. But I need to keep building those drones, Mattee. What the fuck? Build those drones. I haven't started +1/+1 yet. Put the production tab up. I'm just supply blocked now, which is another common issue that I have. That's something I really need to work on. Just getting supply blocked. But you can already see, just by looking at this replay, like, there's just tons of mistakes that I'm making. But if I was to compare this to, like, maybe, you know, 6 months ago, like, no way. Like, it would be just way... Well, this isn't really the best game to show you guys an example. But in the next game I'll show you guys. So I didn't inject there. I'm not sure why not. I don't think I had quite enough energy yet on that queen. But I should be doing it now. I should be doing it now. I've really got to... I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just a little bit paranoid because I haven't scouted him. I've been so far behind on drones. Let's have a look how many drones I've got now. I've got 46. That's pretty much... That's where I should stop until I want to get my third. I should have really... To be honest, if I was playing normally, I should build my third now. But my goal is still this 11-minute roach timing with these upgrades, which I'm now just starting. So they are very... very fucking late. You can see that I've got 500 gas just floating there doing nothing. I'm not sure why I'm so behind at this point, but you know, luckily this guy's bronze and It looks to be like his macro is a bit worse than mine, so just by looking at this I can already see that he's got a third base. He's got a Spire coming up as well, which I'm really not prepared for. But it doesn't really matter in this game, I still pull out a win, so he's having a good scout in here. He's going to see the Roach Warren, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but in where my natural is on the minimap, that Overlord was just chilling there for a long time. I didn't really notice that until I watched this replay afterwards, and yeah, that's just a fumble, you know, not watching that minimap. It's bad. I sort of want to keep an eye on these things, just in case they drop like changelings. I fucking hate changelings, holy shit. So annoying. So I just had to come pick this thing off. Yep, get the fuck out of my base. And here I see the muters. So immediately put some spores at each base. Put 3. Probably overkill. About 2 would be alright, you know, if you've got queens there. But it's already past 11 minutes. I'm about a minute behind of when I should have pushed out. So here we go. And I see that he's just got a ton of crap. Alright, not a very good idea. He's got the muters. I can't even attack the muters, so I might as well just back out. Get the fuck out of there right now. Holy shit. But I really need that Hydralisk Den. But I decided to put a Spire. What the fuck was I thinking there? I'm not sure why I would do that. Something I've noticed in a lot of the pro games is that everyone seems to just go muter versus muter, and I really dislike that kind of play. Luckily, in these lower leagues, the players are bad enough that you don't have to do that. You know, and like, oh, it's just disgusting. I really hope they change something with Zerg so that, you know, ZvZ doesn't turn into muter fests all the time. It's really, in my opinion, it's really boring to watch. I much rather watch players like Destiny or Idra, you know, versus Protoss or Terran. When they verse other Zergs, I really just hate it. Macro slipping a little bit here. I'm a little bit worried about these Mutalisks. You know, he could come in and pick off Overlords, which he kind of is now. You can see. Oh, not sure why I went down there. It was a bit of a misclick, or bad judgment, I should say. But yeah, I'm missing some drones on that. No, I'm not. I've got 8, no, 16. Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough. And he's sort of just picking up here and just picking me off. So I decided to try and save that spine crawler. Bring my queens in to try and help out a little bit. That one's still there. I want to make sure you keep injecting though. +2's on the way for me. And you can see that this guy is just chilling out in 3 base. I've got an Overlord down there scouting it. I should have gone through his base just to check and see what he was doing, like if he was going Hive Tech or not. It's a bit too early for him to probably be doing that though. It's only 14 minutes. Maybe he could be, I don't fucking know. But yep, so I get my 3rd. So my build at this point has already been halted, and this is the point where I'd usually crack and just be like, oh fuck, you know. But you can see with just a little bit of game knowledge, I'm still in this game, I'm still trying. So I've got my Hydras out now, and I'm hoping that they can just, you know, give me that boost against those muters that I really need. So I've got some roaches there in the base that aren't hotkeyed yet. I'll try to save this thing here. I'm not sure if I do. I do. I think he picks it off with my muters. Like, so I remember going back there later and looking for it. It wasn't there. So I realised that he's over there to the left a little bit. Not he moved off. Those roaches there still aren't hotkeyed. I should really do something about that. And yeah, so at this point I'm just thinking, you know, I've got to deal with these muters, I've got to go over there and do some harassment, so I'm going to have to move out no matter what in a minute. I'm floating a ton of gas, I'm not Hive yet, +2 is almost finished. I should be building my infestation pit right now, or it should have already been built, I should say. But yeah, there's really not much more I can say. I'm making a lot of mistakes, but luckily I was able to macro up a little bit better than this guy and actually pull out a win here. So there are the muters. He's going to pick off that queen, which sucks. Here I come. Alright. Alright, you son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of my base. Get the fuck out of my base. What do you think you're doing here? Alright, so I make him, you know, I push him back there. Oh man, it sucks losing a queen. I really dislike it. Especially when you do this backspace inject method that I do. Oh, it sucks. So I need to get the queen going at that 3rd. I really didn't spread creep very well this game, which I usually I'm on top of that. But yeah, you can see that I still don't have a hive because my infestation pit's only just finished. Getting the upgrades I need for my hydras. You can see that guy there is just macroing out a bunch of crap, and he's building a lot of roaches. I'm not really sure why he decides to build roaches. I mean, if I was him, I would have probably built banelings, which I do think he actually builds a few of them, but I don't know. I think it's the Hydras that turn the tide of this next battle that's coming up here, because you know, the Hydras have such a high DPS. If you have them in the back of your army with your roaches up the front, it could do a lot of damage. So here I see he's got some banelings there, and I'm a bit cautious, so I get my roaches and put them in the front. And thankfully he doesn't control them very well, and they just sort of all explode. And here we go. There's really nothing he can do here. These Hydras are just going to pick him apart. At first it looks like I'm losing. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Then he decided to back up. And he doesn't have roach speed either. Actually, he does have roach speed, sorry, but I was on creep and I sort of caught up to him there and I just managed to pick some off. But I've got enough Hydras now that it really doesn't matter. I can just pick him off. And here you can see that I'm injecting. That's the backspace trick. If you guys don't know how to do that, just leave a comment if you want to know, and I'll try to explain it to you. Or you can just go search YouTube, how to inject, how to queen inject with Zerg or whatever. That's how I figured it out. There's a ton of videos out there that show you. So I'm getting my hive. A bit late on the hive. Usually I'd get it a bit faster than that. But you can see here that he's just got a rally point and he's just missing it. And I'm just picking off units as they walk by. And oh, sorry, I knocked the mic there. And pretty much here I know that I've pretty much got it in the bag. I mean, he can make as many mutas as he wants, but it won't really change anything. At this point, you just want to keep up on your injects and stuff like that. Just keep making units and expand if you want to. Expanding when you've attacked is the best time to expand. It's the easiest time to defend it, because he either has to pull back to his base or commit to an attack where he's probably going to lose. So I'll try and kill off some drones there. Do the inject. You can see there that I just injected all 3 of my bases in like less than a second. Like, it's really good, this backspace inject right there. And I can tell that he either has no money at the moment or he's just panicking. And there's the GG. He just gives up. So you guys can tell that game wasn't played particularly well by me. The reason I'm still in the game here is because I'm so happy that I won. I couldn't believe that I won. At the 6-minute mark, I had like 23 drones. That's so bad. That's extremely bad. Like, you should have way more than that. Even if you're doing some sort of cheesy all-in at the start, like, you should be macroing better. You should at least have like 30 maybe. But yeah. So that was the first game, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just straight on move to the second. That'll be in the next video though. So I hope you guys sort of enjoyed this. This game probably wasn't the best to show first, but it was my placement match and I thought I'd just throw it in there. Why not? But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this, or enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys want me to do more, because I do enjoy playing StarCraft quite a bit. And yeah. Alright, thanks guys, I've been Mattee, and once again, thank you for subscribing to my channel, even though I haven't released any content in like, a couple months. Just bear with me a little bit. I'm getting a new computer soon too, so hopefully that'll entice me to upload some more videos. But yeah, until the next video guys, I'll catch you later. Alright, peace.